Hey everyone, my name is Tom Spall. I'm an Instructional Technology Specialist here in BISD. Today I'm going to show you how, as a parent or a student, you can log in using your Brenham K-12 student account. Now we have accounts from pre-K until 12th grade, so I'm going to show you how you can get those credentials to log in and where to go once you're in Google Classroom. So let's get started. So the first step is to be able to log into your account. So all students have an email address and a password for Brenham K-12. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to get into your account. So all Brenham students have an account from pre-K to 12th grade. You will need to know your student username, which is also your email address, and password to access your district Google Chrome account, and to also be able to sign into either Gmail, Drive, or Google Classroom. These credentials will be provided by the teacher, and or you can follow the district configuration. So we're also suggesting to the teachers that they let and allow the students and the parents to also know those logins so that they can help their students at home. This is specifically important for students that are in pre-K, K, first, and maybe even second that have never logged into their Google accounts. So BISD went Google about 8 years ago, and we've always had the same configurations for email address and for password. So student email address looks like this in our district. It's going to be the student's graduation year, their last name, followed by a period, first name, at brenhamk-12.net. Their passwords are their 5-digit ID number, which is also their lunch number that they type in at lunchtime, followed by their 3 initials. These 3 initials are exactly what was given to us and that we put into our registration system. So if you did not put a middle name or your child does not have a middle name, then it is an X as their initial for their middle name. Okay? Let's look at an example. So all student accounts follow the same configuration. So email address, so right here I did grad year will be 36, followed by my last name, period, my first name, at brenhamk-12.net. And then my password is, I did my 5-digit ID number, followed by my 3 initials, TWS. That's also important to note that if you have no middle name or one was not listed with us upon registration, it is an X. Now that you have your students' credentials, let's work on signing into your Chrome browser, Gmail, Drive, or Google Classroom. So with these Brenham K-12 accounts, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, or even signing into a Chromebook, what you're essentially doing is signing into your Chrome account. That is Chrome. It's the Chrome browser. So when you sign into a Chromebook, it's going to ask you to create a new user and sign in with those credentials. Once you're signed in, and you go to their browser window and stuff like that, and you have access to your apps on a Chromebook, that is essentially your Brenham K-12 account. So all your bookmarks saved there, all your account specifics saved there, and you can sign in quickly just by clicking on Gmail, Drive, and Google Classroom because you're already signed in basically. Now, if you're going to do this from an app, you'll have to have those specific apps, whether that's the Google Drive app, the Classroom app, Google Classroom app, or Gmail app. And then you have to sign in with those credentials onto those specific apps. Let's take a look at what that will look like. So when signing in, let's look at our possibilities. For Chromebook, students sign into their Chrome account using their Brenham K-12 account. So here I have a district Chromebook. As you can see, I already have a user on here. So what I need to do is make sure I add person or add user, depending on which Chromebook you have. And then underneath here, I'm going to sign in with my Brenham K-12 credentials. So again, like we talked about earlier, those will be provided by the teacher or the campus. So once I sign in, I'm going to do that. I'm going to type in my password and get onto my Chromebook. Once I'm signed in, then I can see all my bookmarks, I can see the Chrome browser, and I can easily get to my apps such as Google Classroom, Google Drive, and Gmail. Okay? Now, if you're on a laptop or desktop, like I currently am, let me show you what this will look like as well. So right now I'm in my Chrome browser. To add a user to my Chrome browser, I need to go up to my right-hand corner where I'm probably signed in with either my parent account or another student account. I can click on that drop down. I can go down to the bottom and I can add a user. This is what that screen will look like in your Chrome account. I can choose an image. I can name that person. So if this is my student, I'm just going to call this student 1. Don't need a name. I'm also going to choose an icon, and I'm going to add this person. Now it's going to make me sign into Chrome. I am already a Chrome user, so I'm going to sign in as the parent. Again, this is if you're on a desktop or a laptop. Now, within my Chrome browser, I'm going to type in my credentials and sign into my student account, following that same configuration that we told you about earlier. And that's how you'll get in there. Finally, the next way to conduct this is to log in using an app. So right here I have my Android phone up. And again, I have the Classroom app. Same for iOS devices, Android, or a tablet. So I'm just going to click on the Classroom app. I'm not going to sign in with my Chrome account on the Chrome browser. I'm just going to sign in using my Chrome account or my Google Student account onto Google Classroom. So again, you might need all the apps. You would need the Drive app to help your student. You may also need the Gmail app to have access set. But right here, I'm going to sign into the Classroom app. So once I'm in here, up here in the upper right hand corner, you have all your accounts, and you can click right here under add another account. Once you add that account, that student account, then you have access to all of their Google Classrooms that you can sign into, or if you've already been signed in or invited by the teacher, all you have to do is click join, and I'll show you what that looks like. I hope this was helpful getting into your student Chrome account as a student or as the parent or guardian to help your child into their account. Now, my next videos I'm going to do, the next videos that I have planned are going to be specifically focused on your Google Classroom, how to get into your Google Classroom, what this looks like from a student and or parent perspective, and then just help you navigate how to join a class or sign into a class. So I hope you enjoy those videos. All right.